judge noted the randomness of the shooting.
This was not a case of self-defense. This was not a case of settling a grudge. And that, in this court's mind, makes you one of the most dangerous people I've ever had to impose a sentence on.
I thank God. Straight from the mud, now it's time to get the pie. Blood, you can see it in my eyes. My future turning up, what it's time to be alive. I'm that nigga, I don't mean to brag, but I'm getting too nice with this. Ain't no way that I'm going outside. My pockets been heavy as shit.
What's poppin', M2T? It's your boy Ron on the channel to be. Don't forget to hit that like, comment, share, and subscribe button whenever you pull up to the channel. And while you at it, hit that post notification button for your boys whenever I drop. You can hop up in the truck and roll with me. See what's popping. How's it going, fam? Hope everybody having a great day out there, a good week. Hope everybody staying safe. We can get back home to the fam, safe and sound. All right, without any further ado, I have a story for you guys today. It's actually an update. Now, some of you guys may be already aware of this and some of you guys may not. So this is for the ones that's not. As you guys know, about a month or two ago, a trucker was found guilty for pew-pewing another trucker in the face while being stuck and stranded on the side of the road. Now, y'all know we covered that story last year when it very first happened. So this is just to keep you guys up on that story because we initially covered the story and I didn't cover it as soon as they found him guilty, but I'm gonna do it today. So for you guys that's not aware of it, let me just remind you of this real quick. Check this out.
Truck driver Michael Brundage's rig broke down on I-470. He had pulled off the road when the unthinkable happened. DK Wright is live in the 7 studio now, breaking down the new details. DK.
That's right, Brundage was outside the truck talking on his cell phone to his mechanic. Another trucker pulled over and walked up to him, but it wasn't to help. The second trucker pulled out a gun and shot Brundage in the face. The bullet entered his cheek and went out through the back of his neck. Then the shooter walked back to his truck and drove off.
The truck is described as a full-size white commercial truck with blue lettering on it, and the suspect is described as a black male wearing all black with a black toboggan on covering most of his face, and is described as being 5'10" to 6 foot and approximately 200 pounds.
The victim says he didn't know the shooter and had no previous encounter with him. The Highway Patrol is asking anyone who was driving in that area Tuesday night to give them a call at the number on your screen, especially if your vehicle is equipped with a video camera. Brundage was released from Ruby Memorial Hospital today after jaw reconstruction surgery.
First and foremost, we want to let our brother Michael know, trucker, our thoughts and prayers are with you. We hope you're getting better. You know, you'll be back on the road in no time soon. Just know that we keeping you in our prayers, my brother. So here's the video, just in case you want to go back and check out the whole video. Here it is. You can go back and look it up and see how everything went down and everything. Now, they take this guy to trial. He finally goes to trial, and they find this bug guilty.
The man convicted of attempted murder in the random shooting of a truck driver in Belmont County was sentenced to the maximum today. 32-year-old Malcolm Williams of Alabama told the judge, quote, "I am an innocent man." But on August 1st, a jury convicted him of shooting a stranger in the face. DK Wright covered today's sentencing, from Williams' behavior in court to an emotional interview with the man who was shot.
Malcolm Williams appeared irritated in the courtroom. The prosecution argued for the maximum sentence, 14 years.
To maintain that someone else did this, as was the defense, is absolutely asinine. The defendant has shown no remorse.
The defense attorney argued this wasn't the worst level of attempted murder, that he didn't torture the victim or shoot him 5 times, just once. Williams claimed he was innocent. Judge Chris Berhalter reviewed the evidence.
The bullet that struck the victim in the face was fired from the gun found in your pocket.
The judge noted the randomness of the shooting.
This was not a case of self-defense. This was not a case of settling a grudge. And that, in this court mind, makes you one of the most dangerous people I've ever had to impose a sentence on.
14 years, 11 for attempted murder and 3 for a firearm specification was the maximum under the law. Throughout the sentencing, Williams talked, sometimes out loud, getting warned by the judge not to interrupt.
Throughout the course of this trial, he was a bit indignant during several phases of the trial.
The man he shot, Michael Brundage, wasn't sure he would live.
I didn't know if I was going to make it home to see my family. Had a little girl born 3 to 4 weeks later. Got 2 kids and a wife. The doctor still said he didn't know how I was there today, how it hit me. And could have hit my jugular or anything else. It nicked one of my arteries. How I'm here today, it's just God was looking over me.
Williams was immediately removed from the courtroom under guard.
Williams was sentenced to serve 14 years of prison time, with a maximum of 19 years for shooting driver Michael Brundage in the face. On January 30th, 2024, officials say Brundage pulled to the side of the road to seek truck assistance. They say Williams pulled over and asked what he needed. Then, within seconds, he then pulled out a weapon and shot Brundage before getting back in his vehicle, driving westbound.
And again, that is the part that is most concerning because, as Judge Berhalter pointed out, there was no grudge, there was no motive, there was no provocation. And that is the one thing in all of this that leaves you scratching your head.
Williams did not take the witness stand, simply saying, "I'm an innocent man," before Judge Berhalter said he is a threat to society. Brundage said in a statement, this has also caused him long-term physical and mental harm.
The fact that he had survived was nothing short of miraculous. The bullet entered his right cheek and then ultimately passed through his neck and exited out of his neck. We never did find the bullet. We did find the shell casing that was on the road. We were able to match up that shell casing with the weapon that the defendant had on him at the time of arrest.
Belmont County prosecuting attorney Kevin Flanagan said although the incident took place in Belmont County, it took help from outside the area to identify Williams and track down his route.
Everybody was from outside of Belmont County. Our victim was outside of Belmont County. Our defendant was outside of Belmont County. The trucking companies that we utilized were outside of Belmont County. And so that made this case a little different than some of the other cases that we were used to.
Cole, get down, fam. Cole, get down. I mean, he literally sat up in that courtroom, going back and forth with his attorney. I mean, if you look at him, he looked like he got something wrong with him. In my opinion, you know what I'm saying? It looked like the elevator don't go too far up. In my opinion, it's giving little yellow school bus. Like, I don't know. It's just, you know what I'm saying? It looked like he you know, it ain't too tight up there. I'm an innocent man. I'm innocent. Them people got you on multiple videos, brother. Multiple cameras. You think them people just woke up and said, oh, this is the guy that did it. You think your name just fell out the sky, brother? And I mean, it looked like he didn't have no remorse as far as how he was conducting himself in that courtroom. Mike is very blessed. Don't too many people take, you know, don't too many people go through a head trauma like that and live to tell about it. I really feel like they should have gave him more time. I feel like they should have gave him more time. Was justice served? Yeah, justice was served because they got him. He's going to prison and he's finna be gone for what, 14, 19 years? You know, just say go max him out. I feel like justice was served. However, I just still feel like they're supposed to have been like a 40, 50 year sentence. That's just my opinion. What possessed him to stop? That's why I say the elevator don't go too far up. What possessed this trucker to pull behind another trucker? Stop. I mean, this is what he's thinking. He see this man broke down. He stopped, pull out behind him, pull up behind him, get out, walk him. Hey man, what's going on, brother? Hey, what you need some help? What's going on? Mike on the phone with his mechanic. Oh yeah, brother, I appreciate you pulling over, man. Y'all need some fire. Come on, man. Who does that, man? So that makes me think, was he competent for trial? Because I mean, you just do something like that. You know, this man had to have his whole face reconstructed. So I really feel like he should have got more time. I thank God they got him. I thank God he's off the streets. And that he won't be seeing the light of the day for a very, very, very long time. You know, this is the story where I'm glad that I'm able to bring it to y'all, and that there was some justice being held, because there's a lot of truckers that have been pew-pewed, and they still looking for them. They still looking for the suspects. It's a lot of people that go through things that they went through pew-pews, and they never get justice. You know, so Mike, if you ever see this video, man, we kept you in prayer over here at Married to Trucking, and we celebrate with you, brother. This is it's a celebration that a idiot like that got took out the streets for causing a harm to you and your family that he caused. You ain't deserve that, brother. So I wanted to bring this to y'all. Let me know what you think about the video. Big shout out to my A1 Day Ones. Big shout out to the one that just be glancing and see what's popping. And a special shout out to my new subscribers. I appreciate the love. I appreciate the support, fam. Y'all already know. Till next time, it's your boy.
I just got in a whole brand new bag. I'm running around like early. Jewelry moving like juice. Talking up gold in it. Look, I just leveled up. I thank God. Straight from the mud. Now it's time to get the